I just watched Fantastic Four First Steps, and honestly, the pacing between action and story was never boring, but also wasn't too overwhelming. I'm gonna get into it. Now, to all of my Gen Z and Millennial fans out there, I got one thing to say. This movie, over all the other Fantastic Four movies, definitely represents a better comic book adaptation, for sure. Now, I know what a lot of you are going to say. Brandon, what about Pedro Pascal? I'm so fatigued of him and being in everything. Shut up. He plays a great Reed Richards, great Mr. Fantastic, whatever the hell you want to call him. At the end of the day, his suit is comic accurate, his attitude as Reed Richards is spot on, and he's always in his head just like Reed Richards is. So, I mean, do I like the casting? Maybe not entirely, but he's definitely not the worst that we've ever had. Now, if we gonna get started talking about some Johnny Storm, boy, his flames looked awesome. The CGI team for this movie did an impeccable job with his flames and just like his flight and everything. It honestly brought back some childhood memories of me wanting to be the Human Torch as a kid. So kudos to Marvel for making the Human Torch, flame on again. Now, in my personal opinion, I feel like they did Sue a little dirty. I felt like she wasn't as big of a character as she should have been based on the story, which I'm not going to go into because no spoilers. But I feel like she was a pretty fundamental part of the team and should probably have had a tiny bit more screen time. I mean, they all got a pretty decent amount of screen time, but I feel like they just didn't really grasp like the true Sue Storm. CGI for her was awesome, and honestly, if I wouldn't have known that Vanessa Kirby was, pregnant in real life, I would have never known that she was pregnant in real life. Like the CGI was that good. But seriously, Sue, they did her good as far as adaptation. Her suit looked good. Her powers looked really cool. I liked how they really messed around with the lighting to like showcase her powers, and like her invisibility was super cool and not all kind of jelly like it was in the first Fantastic Four. Um, I thought they really handled all of the team's powers or appearances really, really well. And you know what? I feel like The Thing had some really great moments. Ben was doing a great job throughout the movie. I feel like they made him funnier, honestly, and that's pretty cool because I feel like in the first one, they were too focused on just him and Johnny. I feel like they gave him his own little bit of comedic relief. And as a character, I feel like they